We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
All people fear the dragon.
What a racket. Well met, son. How might I sets my fools down dark path?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Thank you kindly. Would you accept?
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Mayhap we'll have some fish for today's supper.
At times, I long. 'Tis here we... I had every faith.
Must be moments for Coco. 'Tis quiet about. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
No place is truly free of the threat of monsters.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
Not much going on.
I hope I've not left aught undone.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters? Curious, isn't it? Perhaps we will understand more in time.
Hard to make anyone smile in his try.
Any scoundrel might try their luck in my absence.
And at a moment's rest, I best tidy up a bit. Before the customer comes.
Wished were always...
At once, Master.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Can't remember the last time I... Time to go home and write down.
Together, we... I thank you. Together. Splendid.
Welcome to... Can I interest you in a room, sir? Do stop by again.
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? cannot afford to fall prey to such as Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow...
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasure like they were born. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Reinforcements have come to me. Most impressive, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we? As a result, we move as one.
Where are you going?
Might I ask where you are heading this day? Your presence is a soothing one.
This might contain useful information. Let's have a look then.
Ho there. How have you fared? Might I beg a favor of you? Many thanks.
We must rest. I return. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Greetings. Welcome here. We conduct all manner of procedures pertaining. Forgive me. You see, as we cannot simply. So regrettably, I can. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocation. Let me see. Methinks Roderick. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing? We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
Treat your ears to a tale by a
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate.
Hoi, friend. Fair warning. From the tell of it, pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. The Goblin's Lair. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the full... most hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Eat your vegetables.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the full. Much obliged.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
Well, good on you, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. Go on. Off with you.
All you need of me?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tail bite, bastards. I see you've retrieved another. Nicely done. But what did you bring it here for? Klaus is the one who needs to see.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! Most excellent. However, if... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous. You may now change your vocation. What's more, I bear glad tidings.
Outstanding. A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen. Our efforts have been rewarded.
What should I do?
Gather round. Treat your...
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Welcome, and well met. Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume? Always a pleasure.
What business have you?
We shall await you here, Master. clouds my thoughts. So this is what it means to be paralyzed by...
What business?
Now to report to... Captain Brant.
No easy answers here.
Very dark.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen.
Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun... Come back anytime.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change once we have attended. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart...
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving, according to Regent King Sven, the pretender was, I imagine, this artifact. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true. Alas, unless we find some way, pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Grant's investigation.
Right you are.
There is much we ought to tend to. Pray, allow me to... Is there aught else you would speak of? Your Majesty, do not forget that we worked...
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, say the sigil upon that letter, yet official dealings twixt but with such hindrances, few may pass through, but with some coin, it ought guaranteed passage through the... You shall have to act the part, but as to how...
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for... Tal.
Pray, allow me to show you the way. The guide is most welcome. Now...
You the Arisen? Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be...
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Follow me, if you would.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm part.
We shall remain here.
Oh, well met, sir.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better.
Welcome.
I'll find myself.
Back again, night after night.
No, that's not happening.
This won't do.
Off to market I go.
Never did so. Where to now?
'Tis good to be reunited.
Hubris is man's worst enemy. Would that all my days were so.
duty to see this peace.
I cannot abandon my purpose.
After all, even should the dragon appear, take care how you comport your...
I heard from Captain Brant that you planned. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since 'tis a letter she does. It seems to be addressed. I passed an eye over it, though. Here. I thought it and if you do, that is only I am in no position.
People in such high spirits. Silence.
Not more time than I know how to spend.
No hurry to leave.
Always another errand to see to.
Face it. No one's coming to my rescue.
Don't I know that lass from somewhere?
I shall gladly aid you.
I should tell you. Never before have I so fully grasped my own power.
I shall gladly aid you.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
All my troubles melt away when I'm making merry.
If 'tis refined you want. I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
What is it? Have you brought me something? No, but know that tonight, well, 'tis a love letter, one that draws on ancient... Put simply, ha! I know not who this... What concerns me, if we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed as to what manner of object... I know of it. 'Tis a fell. It allows one to make a trade of sorts. Something of... For you see, 'tis impossible for a mortal. Thus only a truly desperate soul. I must confess I'd not thought Disek, yet I'm far more intrigued by this. I know of it. It allows one... For you see, thus only a truly...
Would be nice. It weren't so costly.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir. Suppose I'd best get to work. Well, not
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
What do you think you're doing in here?
The wise know to expect the unexpected.
No sense travelling when I'm happiest here.
I'm in no hurry to...
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. We must needs uncover this.
Look as long as you please. Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the... No matter. Do come again.
how intriguing.
Looking for aught in particular?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certain.
This ox cart will need to see some coin before I let you on.
What the...
Somehow my feet ought to lose any kind of value in the importance of rest.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see that truth for your... Ah, I see you desire one of my master. Many thanks to you.
No purchases to be made. Today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I fear my daughter must think ill of me. We must rely on our...
Not without its charms.
Perfect spot for
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter... Go on through.
what to do.
Say, did you hear? There's been another ox cut. Dunno. But Sir Lissandro's been...
Well, if they're not caught soon...
You ever heard of the corals? There's no lack of brigand. Talk is, I thought only fool. Why not live honestly? Any rate, if you've a mind to catch 'em and make a name for yourself...
A group of... They call themselves the... And worse still, what say you? Would you... Many thanks, sir. You all begin by... Mayhap you could learn aught by...
Are you here by appointment, perchance?
I only work when I fancy. But all you need of me?
My only object is to live to a ripe... I think...
Many of our citizens view pawns as bringers of calamity and hatred for their ilk.
Looking to lay your head, we've soft... Beds are plenty. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm starving, I am.
Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks.
you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. Spare some charity for the poor. Ah!
You there! What, you think you keep your hands off him? Don't go think...
Calm down, Hugo. This kind...
Is that right? In my defence, one can't be too curt. The name's Hugo. Ain't many folk willing to offer that, so pay me no mind.
Many thank... Many...
We might have fur and fangs, but that doesn't make... Mind you don't get so fond of battle.
If you see aught untoward...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm...
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Happened right near here, too. I'd bet. Seems they've slipped past this checkpoint and gone right into Batal. If someone doesn't put a stop to them anon, well, they say you should be thankful for your life. But the trouble happened due south of here. 'Twill be those coral...
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the rock houses Gora in Black Batal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to...
The coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the rest town. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to that hideout. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you. Look out! Knackers!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That was a skillful bit of thinking. You do your vocation proud.
Well done, Master. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
You have my protection. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. The coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the rest town. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hideout. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise. mascot has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
Careful now.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Who are you? Well, don't ask me. They were on. Come to think of it, 'twas as we. That's all I know. Thought I'd come back, see if. You know what? I just remembered.
So, Batal had.
They came all as one from the.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Pray, follow me.
I'm sure I'm very sorry. Hear an old man out. Ah, 'tis you. My thanks.
This way, Master. Pray, follow me. I know...
First blood's always the sweet.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Why?
I'll have you!
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the Fiend's hideout. Ought we not...
We're here, Master. Ought we not to pursue the bandit, Master? This might be our best...
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt, don't hurt children.
Sorry.
It's like that, is it? Huh? He says we don't hurt kids.
Hold it!
We've got an intruder.
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever...
You looking for a fight?
Battle is upon us!
You scared? You should be.
Son of a...
Seems your luck's run out. Drop all your valuables.
Get back here.
Let you live.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
You think you're going, eh?
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
One, run! I enjoy the chase. What's the hurry? Go on, run! I enjoy the chase.
Pray be careful. 'Tis not a height one can comfortably fall from.
No, no, no. Am I going to make it?
Come on! I need to get you out of here. I thought that's what Lento said to do, if we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. We're going to... He'll keep us all safe. I'm sure they're already here. Run for it!
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall... Those coral snakes must pay for their...
Give no quarter.
This appears to be the Coral Snake's hideout. If we capture their leader, the other bandits might be brought to heel. You have my support.
Come on, then.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Point right there. I knew you would prevail, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile.
Nice armor you got.
Yeah.
Come on, then.
Nice armor you got.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
lad. We'll have to scarper. Come in, lads, but, before I forget... here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. This isn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo.
The job, well, it is unfortunate that their lead will interrogate the lad and see what he... The coral snakes are still an enigma.
'Twas painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard. Let us proceed with due caution.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Would you mind coming over here? Here we go again. We fight. To arms. Understood. torch fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. But we mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
I shan't let you back.
Shall we do as that personage suggested, and make for the Rock Mouse's burrow? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I suppose I should say... This is for you. Now...
What's more?
Can it be the path to the dragon has many the God's way? 'Tis a mystery even before my son. This meeting shall not be up.
Over here, if you please. Oh, listen. We ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. Of course. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Have at thee!
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Nicely done. I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said.
We've got them on the run. It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weaponry. I will finish this here and now. Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Follow me, if you would. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way.
One of us has been poisoned.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
You have my support. There, Master! Knackers! Everything turns blue with cold. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly help.
Pray, follow me.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Most impressive, Master. glorious success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Follow me, if you will. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You see your vocation proud.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Well met. Does that make you be at ease? Come, let me...
Pray, follow me.
Come, let...
We have arrived.
Well met, sir.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such. Glad I am to hear. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to... They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, they have a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only... Simply show it to one of the sentries. They are harsh in their persecution of... A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Why? Peruse at your leisure. Yes, sir. Do come again?
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies. The longer the journey, the more supplies we'll require.
I quite agree.
Aha! Aren't you a fine specimen? You're the view over cross paths. Not only do they truly remarkable, thus might the opportunity to study the...
Something fun to do.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic. However, you would do well to first travel, for as a researcher of this laboratory,
we pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Take heart, for we are fulfilling our...
Welcome, and greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Soul? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, sir. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
I'll sleep like a log.
This is it! This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! Did I? Did I do it? All a failure, then. Ah, well. I suppose our fortunes were ne'er likely to turn so easily. I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. My dears, can you forgive me for my foolishness?
Oh, Isaac.
You two had the right of it all along. I ne'er...
Father, I shouldn't have complained.
Enough of that now. You've naught to apologize. You have my gratitude, Sir Arisen. Though I failed in my quest, I've learnt much. I hope I can count on your continued patronage, sir.
So this is the conclusion that awaits if Sir Isaac has given a forgery. My own master gave him the genuine article.
I do not wish to doubt you, but it's difficult to believe.
I wonder if we would have been wealthy had the experiment succeeded.
My husband has returned to work with renewed vigor. Tisk.
When all's said and done, I'm quite glad alas, such things are best forgotten. In fact, methinks you ought take this grimoire off my...
Follow me, if you would.
When all's said and done, alas, such...
Greetings. Sir Arisen. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Well met, sir.
Looking forward to it. What a long day of work.
Oh, what I wouldn't do for the black.
Always good to see you. Mind lending me a hand? I can't thank you enough.
I see
solution.
Well met.
Well, sir, how's the day?
All sorts to do round here.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
What folk can afford to spend a little more?
Lights, strapped, all ready.
A new day dawns at last.
The sun will always rise again. 'Tis a comforting thought.
Here we go again. We fight. To arms.
Understood.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to be take each trial as it comes.
are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find. We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. Too late. I knew you would prevail, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours. That was certainly worthwhile. I will protect you. Thank you, Arisen. Would you mind coming over here? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
cave. Shall we proceed into the depths? Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
Understood.
I can't thank you. Take this with my...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
All creatures who know death cling to life. It is the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon shield.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Methinks we've found all there is to discover here.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength. The Arisen have been poisoned!
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Each to their own.
Pray, follow me. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight.
Go harpies, master!
Oh, come. Let's see here. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I am in your debt, my friend. I have put this task to many, yet you are the first to follow through. When at last my research bears fruit, I will have you to thank. Now, on to your next task. I would have you subject yourself to the venom of the venom harpy. These magnificent creatures hunt in flocks, bombarding their prey from on high with a noxious onslaught. Hurry along and return only once you are afflicted. Oh, I can hardly wait.
We hunt venom harpies next. Though I suppose we are the quarry. Let us begin by seeking out the beasts. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Welcome and well met. Welcome and well met. I long for the times when I was always on my feet. Do come again.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Interested in my wares?
At least I have my luck. Surrounded by clinchers on all sides.
No sure.
Can't wait for this job to be over.
Well met, sir, some days ago. If Her Majesty he may seek to... And so I turn to you, sir. My deepest that Her Majesty will know Empress Nadinia's life is in...
But not at the expense of my duty.
The world's changing. Not sure how much...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to
yes. You're the one who aided us in... I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we... The lad's been sent back to his cell, and I seem to recall that he...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
Take it easy today.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, sir.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
It's my back's not acting up to... I fear I've not useful...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Empress Nadinia's life is in... Empress Nadinia's life is in your hand.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. I've been here so long.
Like to visit the city alone at times. If 'tis magical knowledge you seek.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
I'm about ready to fall asleep in that.
Empress Nadinia's life is...
We shall await you here, Master.
I'm ready for patrol.
Slim pickings of legs.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a...
Save it, cuz. I'm not...
I must not be spoken to.
Much to do yet.
Stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
I'm about ready to fall asleep
I might make it look easy. Stay here a bit.
Okay, and not a moment's rest. A short repose would be a world of good. My fang aches. I do hope 'tisn't cracked.
Idleness is a luxury.
Take it easy today. They're acting up.
When does my watch
Feel in my bones.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
My stomach's growling. Time for an
Hail! The world's changing. Not sure how.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Really scary. I've never seen one.
Surely I'm over 2
Not worth if I'm to put bread on the table.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
We shall remain here.
Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild. 'Tis my
well met.
Indeed. Ere Her Majesty we would, however, Empress Nadinia shall come.
O lambent flame.
Who are ye supposed to be?
Apprehend him at once! Nicely done, Sir Arisen.
Oh, Your Majesty.
The brigand has been captured. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
I should be glad to talk a moment. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly. Thank you, Sir Arisen.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, sir. Grateful are we.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress.
Thank you, Sir Arisen.
Our people work hard, and we respect them for it.
Would that all my days were so.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know.
Another one?
Surely you're not expecting. You really mustn't be.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
So you're the one, but well, go on.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your or not suffer on.
Or I would have thought he'd be glad to start. Not sure what's...
Oi, enough.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining. What are ye doing? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm... Go on then, and... What's this? Come for another laugh, Ab? Go on then, and don't come back. What's this? Come for another laugh. A coin's a fine thing. Reckon ye must be touched in the head. Still, I got this job if you want to know who hired him in the first place. Ugh.
I ain't interested in talk. I believed in him. My parents were killed by, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early... made me a part of the coral snakes. I know it ain't right to steal. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment...
You want a way to... Well, there might... I've not the authority. I had Jada, for instance. So tired. Maybe the Vim tired as I am. Oops, seems like.
Being, of course, you'd need to... you've made... But you might have to be patient. One cannot...
That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that...
I believe I know whom we must seek. Methinks I know where to find the person you... looking for. This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
My protection.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
Pray, do not impede me, sir.
Who are you? No, I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find a use. 'Tis a god's sway. By refining such... However, speaking of which, 'tis possible larger... Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to... 'Tis possible... Mayhap one such as the Oracle...
Since times of... Remember, draconic blood... flows through the veins of lesser drake. As well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall... 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless God's sway. However, it appeared his intent was to alter the will of the... Then go. Since times of El... Remember, ye may be pitted against the dragon. Then go. Since times of El... Remember. Then I bid ye farewell.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by... your side.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
We must rest. I feel refreshed. A good sleep will ensure we are...
Interested in my work? Our soldiers need better.
I always despair to see the best tales come from traveling here.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Follow me, if you would.
We shall await you here, Master.
Greetings, sir. You're here, but I'm afraid things... It's my superiors, you see. Normally, I'd let... What say you, sir? Aye, that's just... You really must care for the whelp.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time. So tired. I've been...
Who are you supposed to be, then? Eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that's came... ain't funny, really. But seeing you is reminding me that... I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Did you hear it? Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of...
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. What?
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it, neither. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a... They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was... Did he ever tell you his story? back. Couldn't be more obvious who that was. Ah, his mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to... In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole. With a new hideout, ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet horse. Ugh.
Seems we've heard all this scum has to offer.
What do you want now? What? He said that... But... if he did that to me, then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
No, there's no need to fret.
Tis good to be reunited. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Spend all day here. Barely scraping by.
Do you know on?
Go on, have a look.
Seems like fewer worries. Suppose I best earn my keep.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for the check. Can't let you on till you've paid.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. At least I have my life.
Go on, have a look.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
We shall remain here.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find... And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose you was rotten to the core after all. If you're looking for... And that bandit with the loose... Not hard to guess whose 'twas.
I've no time for you now.
Ill behavior will earn you a brick.
Treat myself to a typical bed.
I could see myself. I remember the last time my pockets jingled.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress. Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day. Vermon's people bear no...
This ox can't let you on till you've paid. Over here, please.
You're not getting in here on my...
When does my watch end? I'm dead on my feet.
I'm stunned.
We've got rattlers!
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. A ballista is a ranged weapon. It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. Most impressive, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile. That was a skillful bit of victory. You do your vacation proud. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
When I get my hands on you, you're in for a basting. Spare me. I'll do anything.
Where are you hiding?
It will be impossible without the key. We must needs find the key. I'll gather this.
You know who you're dealing with. Bugger off if you want to...
This calls for a curative. I'd thought it best to prevent Sir Hugo from staining his hand any further.
You? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already... Seems my entire life's a farce. I don't rightly know where to go. An honest life, huh? This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me. Oi. Listen, do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets, and no one would want me working for them, would they? You know of a place I could work? Work? You think I could work there? For true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble? Why, give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to come to think of it. I learned of a shortcut near here while traveling through the rift. Shall we make use of it? To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Wonder if it's too early for
Many customers with a decent point of length.
Wish someone had put me out my mid.
Prepare yourself!
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
You gave me a fright.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
Why is mine like so rotten?
One day, I'm going to have... Sir?
I must confess, yet I'm far more intrigued. Yet I'm far more intrigued.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Some meat would be nice.
Not my kind of place, this.
Ne'er put gold in my pocket. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
We shall await you here, Master.
I fail to see how anyone can tolerate such a place. In the years since the consul's passing, Queen Regent Disa has claimed the seat. Yet, just as her grace was preparing to hand the reins to her son, now there can be no dispute. For our poor Disa, 'tis a woeful role, the regency. All of the responsibilities...
Winches on all sides.
Ah, we meet again. Is there aught I can assist you with? What would you have me say? Oh, I see. Very well. I shall share with you what little I know. 'Tis true that I have had dealings with even in Batal. Few people know of his existence. If you would know more, why not visit the lab yourself? You must know I had no intention of... Think of how insufferably... Lubomir was the only one bringing their family any money. Still, I preferred to save myself the bother. And yet, he came to know too much. If only you had stayed well enough away.
Now you've done it.
Who's there?
Legs as stiff as boards after training.
Such quietude is a blessing.
The waves are as discerning with time as with climate.
I could see myself.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Yeah? What is it? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation. I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Greetings.
How kind of you.
Greetings.
How extraordinary.
Greetings.
What a delight.
I've been here so
Who'd talk with first?
well met, sir.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in.
You know where to find.
Welcome.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
Peruse at your neck.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you,
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
Vermund and Vital are by no means. Do not forget that we. In the meantime, I shall endeavor to.
Peruse at your leisure.
Time to head home, I suppose.
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended for. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we.
At once, Master.
Interested in my wares? I've more time than I know how to spend.
Quiet at last.
We shall remain here.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Some skills can only be honed on the back.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher, which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that... But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, to say naught of you. Does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? That is a frightful thought. Yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude. What could Mother be planning? Pray, take care if you travel. I'd fain aid you.
Quiet at last.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Such quietude is a blessing. For rest as yet.
Let us press on with our next objective. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle, Master? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
Greetings.
Will this take long? I'm
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do. I'm quite sure I wasn't but ox carts don't run, so was it a phantom then?
welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Time was, you scarce... You'd think that'd be on account of immigration.